Shalom. All praise, honor, and glory is due unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. The true Hebrew Israelites are the so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans, as well as you Israelite foreigners who may look like the other nations but believe in this truth. This is our brother Shakol. This is going to be a video lesson on the preaching of this word through the internet. How the internet is a part of we see it in the scriptures, like the book of Psalms chapter 19. It talks about the internet. So I'll just start Psalm chapter 19 verse 1. The heavens declare the glory of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night uttereth knowledge. So if you got a phone or electronic device, you can be on it. You can be on it in the nighttime or in the daytime. And so you can have access to the internet at any time of the 24 hours in a day. Verse 3. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. And so through the internet, this word being pushed, through what is it, satellites, in different radio towers. I don't know the exact intricate details, but there are different aspects of modern day technology that is able to push this so the gospel can be preached on the internet, like YouTube, and you got brothers teaching in different languages, and you can put on the subtitles in the what is it called, I can't think of it, the transcript, that you can be able to see in a different language. So this is all done through the internet, the preaching of this word. This is the book of Matthew. This is the book of Matthew chapter 24 verse 14. And the gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. And how was this done? Is done through the internet. So this is a very important thing to do, is pushing these video lessons, because it can reach anybody. A lot of brothers wake up through the internet because that's just how the Most High set it up. A brother could wake up across across the ocean, in other countries, or a brother who doesn't see a camp but is still in America, Babylon the Great, sees it on the phone and is interested in the Most High, or Yahweh Shai, has him see it, or even a woman, if it, the Most High is mainly dealing with the men, but women can come across videos too. And you guys, and so read it again, Matthew chapter 24 verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Amos 9. Amos 9 and 9. For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations like corn is sifted in a sieve, and the sifting is being done by the word. In order to the house of Israel among all nations. The Most High is only dealing with Israelites. But you have Israelites that you do have Israelites that, and you will have Israelites that look different than what the average Israelite looks like. Not every Israelite is gonna have a great big beard and have have that Israel's gonna look like these other nations. But they're Israelites. They would have had that Israel look however many years back before they laid with the heathen woman, because the seed is of the father. So you are what your father is. Or let's go to Romans 10. And start of verse 14, verse 13. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? How shall they preach except they be sent? It's also important to push this word. But not everybody is sent. You have to be of the 144,000 of the elect to teach this word correctly. The Holy Spirit needs to be upon you. Of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things. But they have not all obeyed the gospel, for Isaiah saith, Lord, who hath believed our report? I'm getting to the point. So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High. And faith is a very important ingredient, as well as the fear of the Most High. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 25, verse 12. I don't like this, I like the different Slocky. I'll just bring it out in this one. The fear of the Sirach, also known as Ecclesiastes, also known as Book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 12. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of his love, and faith is the beginning of cleaving unto him. So two key ingredients in this truth is the fear of the Lord and faith in the Lord. So back to Romans chapter 10. In verse 17, so then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High. And here's the point of verse 18, but I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world. And how did this happen? Through the internet, which we read about in Psalms 19. And the same thing with Matthew 24:14. So let's read that again, Romans 10 and 18, but I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world. So a special thing about the internet is that it can reach the Israelites that have been scattered, because we know Israelites are all over the earth, even looking like these other nations, or still looking like the typical Jake, but still scattered. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 11, and verse 11, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time. The first time was Egypt, to recover the remnant of his people, what shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. So this is talking about Israelites in all these different lands that we've been scattered in. So through this internet, this word being pushed all over the earth, all over the four corners, the Israelites in these different nations can wake up without actually having to go there and visit that land physically. So we don't need to take people's money and take time, instead of studying and teaching the word, being able to make these videos, just going out to all these different random places and taking men's lives and making them go to these different places, or put, and even if, or just telling them to putting their effort into speaking in all going all over the earth, instead of just making these video lessons in doing it more conveniently and efficiently. Because you don't need to visit all these places. That just takes a lot of time, takes a lot of energy, and it is not as convenient to reach the elect. Because if you put in the work to become a better teacher and to do more study, well, I've said enough on that point. And I kind of want to bring another point that let me go back to Romans 10 and read verse 1. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to the Most High for Israel is that they might be saved. And notice it said Israel. So a lot of people get it twisted about the New Testament. It's still about the Israelites. Acts chapter 13 verse 26. Men and brethren, children of the stock of Abraham, and whosoever among you feareth the Most High, to you is the word of the salvation sent. So it's only for the Israelites, a certain special lineage, which are the people of the Most High. And so this word being preached to the internet, is only for the Israelites. Just like when the word was being preached at the time of Yahushua and at the time of Apostle Paul, and of the ancient prophets. Now there were you preach to the Israelites, but concerning judgments and things of that nature, you tell the heathen that they're going to be destroyed and things like that, and but as concerning returning back to the Most High, the gospel will be for the Israelites, and salvation and repentance. This is Psalm chapter 147, the things of this holy Bible. Psalm chapter 147 verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh Bashmi Oshai. So it separates Israel from the other nations. 2 Ezra chapter 3 verse 36. Thou shalt find that Israel by name hath kept thy precepts, but not the heathen. So the heathen are outside of this thing. Revelation chapter 11. There are two types of Gentiles. Gentile Israelites, which are Gentiles for salvation, who would have faith, and there are Gentile heathen, who are the literal other nations. Revelation chapter 11 verse 1. And there was given me a reed like unto a rod, and the angel stood, saying, Rise and measure the temple. To measure means to teach the temple of the Most High. The temple of the Most High, the Israelites, in the altar, and them that worship therein. But the court which is without the temple leave out, and measure it not, for it is given unto the Gentiles. So it just makes a clear indication that the Most High is not dealing with the Gentiles, the literal Gentiles. So let's read that again. Revelation chapter 11 verse 1. And there was given me a reed like unto a rod, and the angel stood, saying, Rise and measure the temple of the Most High, the Israelites, in the altar, and them that worship therein. But the court which is without the temple leave out, and measure it not, for it is given unto the Gentiles. So the Most High is not dealing with the other nations. The Gentiles for salvation are Israelite Gentiles. You had Israelites that were worshipping idols in doing abominable things, which that's how they were Gentiles, and even scattered throughout different nations. In the holy city shall they tread underfoot 42 months, and that's a different part, a different lesson. The 42 months, like always, the same as the 3.5 days, which you read about. It's just 350 years. But I'll close out. I got two more. Matthew chapter 10 verse 5. These 12 Yahweh the Messiah sent forth, and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as ye go, preach, saying, The kingdom of heaven is at hand. And so it's the same thing now. We're preaching to the Israelites. And then, just as now Israelites were scattered in these different nations. This is Acts chapter 11 verse 19. Now they which were scattered abroad upon the persecution that arose about Stephen traveled as far as Phoenix and Cyprus and Antioch, preaching the word to none but unto the Jews only. So it's only for Israelites. Even Israelites preaching to Israelites in these different Greek nations. But it said to none, preaching the word to none but unto the Jews only. And so now this is it. The word is able to be preached. The word of salvation is able to be preached to the Israelites through the internet, being scattered in these different nations. So you don't have to physically take a ship or a plane to go to these different nations to reach Israelites, because we have the internet. Which we read about in Matthew 24 and 14, Psalms 19, and Romans chapter 10. So the internet is a very important tool. It's the same technology time as the MOTB and nuclear missiles. Those are three very important things of technology. The nuclear missiles, the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, which is digital buying system, and the internet to preach this word, which is all biblical, which we see the increase in technology and industry goes with these biblical things. Because the Most High, Yahweh Shai is in control of it. So, with that, I hope that was edifying, and I'll give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kokodash, that will honor the others and foster great millstone of your will, peace and salutation to the elect, Shalom.